Hey guys, it's Sarah, the lab vixen. So today is gonna be story time. Um, my friend, she had come over this afternoon and we hung out and she wanted to go to Hobby Lobby. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll drive. I have a car. Then we didn't have to use her diesel. So almost to Hobby Lobby, and on the way there, like we saw a whole bunch of cops. And like the last light before I turned onto a back road to get to the store, as we're passing through the light, she remarks, "Wow, there's a lot of cops out today." And I said, "Oh, yeah, it's been that way for a little bit." Actually, I said, "Oh, it's the end of the month," joking, but I digress. So as I turn off of the main road to go the back way, somebody follows us over, and then the cop that we saw at that light also turns, lights flashing, and I'm like, "Oh, I wonder who's pulling over." And I was like, "Oh shit, it's me." Panic. Minor panic. This is the second time I've been pulled over in my entire life. And I knew for a fact I was not speeding this time. The reason, so I already had my getting my pulled over, like, and I just stopped immediately. I didn't even pull over into a parking lot because I was like, I don't want him to think that I'm ignoring him. So I just stop right there, put the flashers on, roll down both windows, and he approaches from the passenger side. I already had my little phone wallet, and I'm like, "Oh God, where's my license?" Hand it over, and he's like, "Oh, I already see that you have your license." And I'm like reaching across my friend to hand it to him, and I was like, "Yes, here it is. What did I do?" My friend, she's just sitting there. She's like, "This is comical." She's like, "I'm not the one getting pulled over." um, so apparently there is a right turn only lane. Now, yes, there are signs, but they're not very clear because instead of there just being a right turn and there's no lane in front of it, it's a lane, so it looks like you could turn into the complex with the Panera Bread or go straight into the only like yield turning lane in the next section that would be going on to like the access road to the highway. So because it doesn't have an arrow on the ground that says only, like right turn only on like the pavement, I did not realize that it meant you can only turn into this apartment complex with Panera Bread from this lane. And he told me this, and I was like, I thought that meant for like this entire lane because it's you, once you're in this lane, you can only go to the right because it curves into a yield so you can get onto the access road because you can't go across the highway, across the bridge to get uh, to the part of the road over there because it ends. He's like, no, it's very clearly marked. I was like, no, it says right turn only, but the whole lane is like a right turn only lane. But I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. And he's asking for the insurance card. And of course I have an insurance card because I pay for it every month. I don't keep track of the paper copies, so I'm trying to find it on my phone. And the last time I put one in my phone, my Apple Wallet, was sometime last year. So I have to go into the State Farm app and wait for that to come up and do all that. And he's like, I can just pull it up from the computer with your driver's license information. So he walks back, and I was like, wait, what? How? How? How is that? Like, why do you have that information? Especially if I've never been pulled over since I've lived in Temple. So a little while, and after, of course, after he walks away and is in the vehicle looking up my information and seeing that I have an impeccably clean driver's driving record, I had it pulled up on my phone. But so he comes back and he gives me the license, and I was like, how much is my ticket gonna be? And he was like, I'm giving you a warning today. I was like, oh, well, thank you. I'm terribly sorry. So now, me being me, I will never take that route to get to any of the stores in the complex that I went to, because I will forever be scarred about that freaking lane. So, all of that to say, oh no, I just lost it. It just went away. God damn it, ADHD. Hey, editing Sarah here. So, I remembered that thought that just escaped while I was in the middle of telling my story. And as we were driving back to my house, we were stopped at another light, and I was telling my friend, I was like, how can he just pull up my insurance information from my driver's license? Because like I don't know, I guess I never realized that was a thing because I don't get pulled over. But the thought was, I was like, every time I see flashing lights behind me, whether it's to pull me over or not, because most of the time it's not, it's somebody around me. Um, both times that I've been pulled over, my immediate thought, as soon as they walk away to go look up my with my driver's license, is, oh God, what if I have a warrant? I've not, I've never done anything that would warrant having a warrant. Why am I worried about that? Why? So that was the thought that escaped me. Maybe it wasn't as funny as I thought it was, but it was funny in the moment. So if that's ever happened to you, let me know. Okay. Carry on about your life and the rest of the video. Thank you. But yeah, so I got pulled over. Not even for speeding. And I will probably, yeah, I'm I'm shocked that I got pulled over. I did not expect that today. I did not have that on my bingo card for 2026. Um, but yeah. So fun little story. And I mean, at least I got off with a warning. So there's that. Um, but yeah. So this was not the video that I had planned to make. Um, but I will be real. I'm pretty tired. I don't have the energy to do what I was planning to right now. So that will be the next video. Um, so and I'm filming this on Saturday. That's for reference when I got pulled over. Uh, but I'm planning to do the next video, um, show off my very cool new spinning wheel and why that works for my mental health. And I mean it's pretty cool. It they did a damn good job with this. But yeah, so mind the roads and road signs. They may be there and they may not explicitly talk about which lanes, like some lanes are labeled better than others. Um, but be aware. Don't get pulled over. Don't be me. Don't be me. So, yeah, I hope what I was the other part that I was going to say, there was something else, and I didn't say it right when it popped in my head, and I didn't write it down immediately, so apparently that is gone forever, which is unfortunate because it was pretty comical. Damn. ADHD, man. It it screws you over sometimes. But thank you all for your continued support, and I will catch you next time. And when was the last time you got pulled over? Or have you never been pulled over? Because I think the only ticket that I've actually ever had was a parking ticket when I went to uh Mary Hardin Baylor, UMHB in Belton. And I was in the nursing program, and there was literally zero parking. And at the time I was driving from Copper's Cove, and classes started at 8, and I don't I wasn't very much of a morning person, so I would occasionally oversleep and be almost late to class. And so I parked on like parallel parked on the side of the road. Apparently I was like a 1 foot too close to a stop sign. So I got a parking ticket in Belton. And that is the only ticket that I have ever had in my life. And now I got pulled over. And it wasn't even speeding. Wasn't even speeding. Just apparently just dumb. So drop a comment if you have never been pulled over. Or if you have. And did you do the weird panic thing that I did? Or were you just like, whatever. It is what it is. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And I would love to hear from you. Catch you next time. Out. What is up, YouTube? Thank you so much for watching. And if you made it this far, please hit that like button. We've got to feed that algorithm. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. That way you won't miss a video when it drops. Lastly, if you know of anybody that you think would enjoy this content, please share my channel with them. Share this video. And we are always looking for more people in this community. Thank you so much for watching again, and it means the world to me to have your support. I'll catch you in the next video. Last thing, YouTube is probably going to show you a video that it thinks you'll like, maybe here, here, up here, or maybe down here. Check it out. If you enjoy it, don't forget to hit that like button. See you next time.